All right, WhiskyJason here. Whisky Live Dublin 2023 together with
Micil from Micil Distillery.
Very good. And what's your responsibilities there?
As a small distillery, we have lots of responsibilities.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think my current title is National Accounts Manager, so I look after the sales side of the business.
Yes.
But also a bit of the advocacy kind of things as well.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of everything.
Very, very good. So tell us a little bit about the history of this brand, first of all.
So I suppose Micil the Micil story goes back to 1848.
Yeah.
When our founder, Portugal, great-great-great-grandfather,
Yeah.
Great-great-great, I was getting that confused, 3 times great-grandfather.
Great-great-grandfather.
Started what we like to call, illicit distilling.
Yes,
undocumented distilling to the taxman. Undocumented distilling in the hills of Connemara.
Yep.
And Micil passed that down to that art form distillation, I suppose, down to the family until now. Pork and his brother Jimmy are distilling 6 generations down.
Yeah.
Set up in 2016.
Yep.
I don't know what they did before then, but they seem to have a pretty strong working knowledge of how to distill.
Interesting enough.
Yeah, how sales worked. But we're in the back of the Also pub in Galway.
Yeah.
It used to be the old Galway Bay Brewery.
Yeah.
So Pork, when he was looking for a home for Micil, he was like, well, I can't get a distillery yet, so maybe if I go to a brewery and ask them, they might give me a little pallet to put my little still on.
Yeah.
I got onto the guys in Galway Bay Brewery and they're like, well, funny enough, we just built a new brewery and we're leaving all this stuff here.
Yeah.
So you can move in, and we've been there ever since.
Perfect.
We started off in 2016 with a poaching.
Yes.
Our
For those who don't know poutine, what is it? Is it moonshine?
Moonshine comes from poaching making.
Yeah.
So poaching making would have always been done at night.
Yes.
So I suppose poaching, the name kind of alludes to this nature. Pota means pot, in means small, when you put together. So these are small stills that were easy to hide from your neighbors, the taxman, I don't know, whoever. They're easy, whoever you wanted to hide stuff from. People you didn't want in your business. So that's where the name poaching comes from. It goes back to the ban on home distillation in 1661, where that great bar gets its name from. So we started with that in 2016. Back then, poaching didn't pay the bills. But we kind of hopped on the gin train, but we won't talk about gin. And then in 2020, we did gin in 2018. And then during lockdown, we kind of had a lot of time to think to ourselves and started on our whiskey journey. So we laid down the first spirit in Galway, first whiskey in Galway in over 110 years in 25th of November 2020. That comes of age now in November this year. So hopefully we'll have a release or two to commemorate that.
It might be small releases, by the way.
So it takes 8 days to make a barrel of whiskey. So 200 litres a week basically. So we work in quarter barrels. Yeah. So instead of making one big one, we make 4 quarter barrels. But obviously we have whiskey now. So what you have here in front of you is our Inverin blend, won best blend this year at the Irish Whiskey Awards. It's a 5-part peated blend. This is something that we sourced. We wanted to make it as much as our own as possible. So we have 2 types of grain. We have triple still peated malts, double still malts, triple still pot still. We should scourge out of all their casks and then put 5% in the peated poaching casks, and the rest split between PX sherry casks and Maker's Mark. So it is a long, long way to go making a whiskey. But thankfully, it was rewarded the big award this year. So obviously it's doing something right. That's our Connemara inspired whiskey. And then we have our Galway City inspired whiskey. So this is Bash.
I don't know this one, do I?
This is
that's Earl's. I have new label.
New label, yeah. So
this is the label looks different.
Yeah, so this is
my bottle looks different.
Yeah, this is Bash 2. If you ever see the one with no gold on it and a kind of more white label, that's Batch 1. This is Batch 2. So this is actually vastly a little bit better. It's first fill and second fill a cask, so it's split between roughly 75% red wine Bordeaux cask, Madoc specifically, and then 25% peated poaching or peated whiskey cask, porter cask.
Yeah, very, very good. What's next?
What's next? Well, we actually have one other whiskey out already, which we sold out of. It's the Madeira Island, and then there might be a new release coming pretty soon.
All right,
but that's all I can say about that.
Now you're very, very micro. When will you maybe go a little bit bigger? Are there plans?
We're working on it. We're working on it. So so that's what I heard as well last year. I don't deal with that side of the business. So, but no, we're hopeful that sometime pretty soon. Hopefully.
Now distribution. You're in Ireland. I know you're in Germany. Where else are you?
We recently just launched in the UK.
Oh, good.
We started shipping out to smaller pallets inside Belgium.
All right.
And we're looking at US and stuff like that coming up soon.
The US is big for what you have at the moment.
Yeah, it would work.
I love the story though.
Yeah, I think we have products. We also have like a cream liqueur. So
talk about that. I have a juniper allergy,
but not a cream liqueur allergy.
Exactly.
So this is the thing. I've been actually telling people that they have to try this here. You have to try the cream liqueur at the Whiskey Festival because it's so good.
It is so good.
This has huge potential for the US.
Yeah.
It's actually punching based, which is great as well. Punching the forefront. But yeah, we're just looking for the right partners to get it to the US. That's what it'll be.
So now, if the right partners are out there, if you want to know more about the distillery, where do we look?
www.micil.ie.
Okay.
Nice and simple, MICIL.ie. And
good.
other info's there, or you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and apparently TikTok. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Very good. And we talked about the distillery experience instead of a distillery tour.
Yeah, so Micro didn't even do justice how small this is. We're in the back of a pub, so you don't get a tour around at all, but you get to see everything, and we engage you to show you the whole story about how punching became whiskey, or their similarities, the whole history of spirits here in Ireland, a little bit of everything. Really.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And you're located where in Ireland?
In Salt Hill in Galway, in the back of the Oslo pub.
Very good.
It's really nice. It rains a little bit, so bring an umbrella maybe.
WhiskyJason here together with
Neil from Micil.
Thank you. Bye bye.